sensitive.
There we go.
Hello.
Just on the side.
Okay, hold on. Let's get this going. Is that,
There you go, sweetheart.
is that better? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. yeah. So we have a different kind of zodiac. It's called the sidereal,
Okay.
and that is closest. That's how the stars are right now
Right.
in the sky.
Okay.
The tropical zodiac's like 2,000 years back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
So
something they
even
call
you-
precession
Yep.
of the equinoxes and things slightly.
Equinoxes,
moved.
yes.
Yeah.
I celebrate equinoxes.
Yeah,
You told them.
So that actually system is more accurate. It's accurate to how it is at the moment. So I've studied this a lot.
Yeah, of course.
Like under P.
Yep.
And found out a lot about the accuracy of it.
Okay.
So and you know, there's so much to it. Like, it's not just where your sun is.
Yeah.
You know, it's like all the planets
Yeah,
count.
like-
Sun,
they
Moon,
do.
Jupiter,
Yeah,
Venus,
all of them.
Mars, Saturn.
Okay.
Like, they all count.
And how they line up and how
Exactly.
everything works.
Yeah,
Okay. And it's just the vibrations and everything that's put out in the universe at the time, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Those frequencies all coming
Yeah.
at you.
Yes.
They call them in the Vedic they call them grahas,
Grahas.
not planets.
No.
Grahas.
Grahas.
And that means the Caesars, like
Okay.
they can seize you.
Ah, yeah. So in that emotion that they carry, is that?
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, exactly. Depending on where, you know, like there's so many variations. That's why everyone's chart is unique.
Yes.
Like completely unique.
Yeah.
to
Okay.
them.
So when
With
you
all
do
the
chart, do you do the charts and things like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
generate the chart. So in that, you would have all these different, you
Yeah.
know, energies combining,
Okay.
that make up
create
who you.
Yes. Yes.
which are what you are.
Yes.
And obviously you come in at a time that matches you.
Yes.
Like it's
absolutely.
all this perfect system.
Oh, well, yeah, it's like divinely created. isn't it?
Exactly.
It's divine energy. That,
Exactly,
Yes.
it's a divine creation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the same page
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But I didn't know the difference between the two, that you know,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are different
There's
astrologies.
different.
Because I have tried to watch P's videos, but it's way over my I can't understand what he's talking about. I really try, but I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a bit, yeah, it can be like it's more maybe an advanced level.
Yes, very much so.
But no, there's some things he has, he's got Peace Gita is a book which, you know, it has that, you know, the basic steps, you know, the video I made.
Yes, yep.
With the
About enlightenment, yes.
Yeah, it has a lot of writings that are
Excellent.
like that, so it's kind of in a simple format, very,
Yay.
very easy to
Okay.
get, like basic things.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. But when he talks about astrology, yeah, he's talking more on an advanced kind
Yes,
of
yes,
concepts.
I know. I have no idea. I'm trying to get my head around. I was like, I don't even know the first thing he said.
No, that's cool.
Alright, at least I'm trying.
Yeah. No, that's totally
Well, my
fine.
curiosity's there, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Dana.
yeah,
Like,
that's
you look so
important.
happy, and that's you know, like, I'm so happy for you. You look so happy in your travels and everything, and that's all you can wish for someone is just complete happiness. So.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really sweet. Yeah, no, that I agree with you.
Yeah.
And like even hearing about you and your life now, it's really nice to see the direction that you've gone. in.
Yeah.
To see that you want to connect more with nature and
Oh,
have
completely.
that kind of life.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Getting back to the old, the old way that life used to be, I think, simplicity and the way that we lived off the land and just things like that, babe. It's just the way that media and everything just makes everything to be so different.
Yeah.
It's all very, very much not like that.
No,
It's not.
that's right.
No.
And it can be very distracting for people.
Yes.
The media and how it
Yes.
is and
what you need to have and what, it's so far from that.
I took a trip to Pacific Fair the other day. I like documented it.
You did?
And I sent a video to P just showing him like the general scene of Pacific Fair. You know, and they have like all these name brand stores. They have to have all of them. Like
I know.
Prada, Gucci, Louis Vuitton.
But I mean, then you see 2 people, maybe 3 people in each shop.
I know. No one's there. No one can even afford it. It's just like the symbol of having that, and it's just like the values that they're trying to push onto people. It's like this is such a plastic world.
It is very much
trying
so.
to make.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And where the stuff is actually made and how it's made, it's like, you know.
Yeah, I know. When you look at all the details of stuff, there's all these really undesirable factors in everything.
Absolutely.
It's like really difficult to get away from it when you're in this world.
Yeah,
it's like there's just too many things that
absolutely
are sub-ideal. Yeah. And
the way that things are, like cotton is still processed and things like that, like no one actually knows the amount of chemicals that are put into that stuff.
That's what it is.
It's like 100% cotton, but made with so many chemicals. Be prepared to get skin allergies. Unless it's organic, you know.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like, there's just so many factors that are just not cool in that way.
No.
But yeah, and even like the basic things, like, you know, like we were talking about, like how you can live without a toilet, without these things. It's fine.
Yes, it is perfectly fine.
And it makes sense to put your organic matter back into the earth.
Voila, that's it.
And the earth takes care of it.
I know.
Like these whole sewage systems and the whole.
I know. Oh, duh, I know. We do most of our own work. Like we had a clogged up because we're all on tank water, septic tanks and stuff like that as well out in our place. So we're basically, you know, mostly I mean solar panels, but we can't do that because we've got trees everywhere. We work at our house, but most of the time I want to be off grid would be really awesome to be able to get sunlight and all that jazz. You know, so. But we can't do that at the moment.
On P's land, he has like 3 forms of power. We have the solar panels. He has mains, which come, but it's not consistent in India.
No,
it can go anytime. So there's the solar, there's that, and there's also we have a generator. Actually, you need 3 forms of power. So you can have it 24 hours.
India was always a place I wanted to go. No, for me, because one of my best friends when I was a child was Indian, and she, you know, the food. Oh my gosh,
the food.
That's my favourite. Like, when my partner says take me out, I say take me to Indian. Like, it's my favourite.
The food is amazing.
It's
really great, and like as a vegetarian, there's just so many options.
I could be vegetarian, but my house, obviously, with the males that are included, it just doesn't happen at the moment. But I mean, I'll eat a vegetarian, you know, meal, and they will eat their meat, but that's how it is in our house, you know.
That's the thing with the vegetarianism. It's like such a it's like a holistic kind of of life. And
it's plant food being your medicine. That's basically you're fueling your body with what your body needs.
And actually
to be healthy.
Exactly. And in India they have so much knowledge about food. Like every element in the food. It's there for a reason.
Yeah, that's right. So you're getting right. It's the balance of the right minerals, the right, you know, everything.
Exactly, and all the herbs have their own
purpose.
Right,
absolutely.
Some are good for digestion.
Exactly.
Turmeric is
excellent. I know.
It's excellent anti-inflammatory. It's really good in that way. So we have turmeric with.
Because most of these foods, they actually killing your good bacteria in your stomach, which is what the problem is, and that's where we're getting the issues with stomachs and stuff like that, because the food is so heavy and so.
That's it, and like with meat, there's a lot of that.
A lot of
that's
all the hormones, the steroids, everything that they're putting in the food.
It's harmful. It's harmful, and
that's what's causing cancer.
Cancer, exactly. Exactly.
It's the main cause of cancer.
Yeah,
it's the diet that we've now got, you know,
Exactly.
of processed foods and all these chemicals and everything, and just even the fruit being sprayed and stuff with everything. So
yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah,
exactly. There's just so many things there to cause more problems. And so to sort of get away from that is really it's a challenge. It is to find that balance.
It is,
especially if you live in cities and things like that.
Yeah. I know.
It's you have to compromise.
You do. You really do, and not put too much pressure on yourself for that. That's another thing. Is like, you know, trying to go completely plastic free is definitely so hard, and the stress that it can put on you trying to live that way is just, you know, people just say try to be mindful, try to be your best at that, and you know, and that's all you can do, because trying to live that way is quite stressful.
You have to take a lot of things into consideration, to actually pull it off.
Absolutely, that's right.
It took me a while to find that land in India. And it actually has it's next to a river.
Oh wow!
Which is water you can actually drink.
Oh good.
Which is really rare.
Hard. Yeah, I was gonna
it's
say.
It's really rare.
It would be, wouldn't it?
That you can actually have water that you can drink.
Oh yeah.
But we have a couple of wells there also.
Excellent.
For the underground water.
Yeah.
Which is also really it's delicious
yes,
water.
Yes, of course it is.
So nice.
How are you going with the tap water here? It tastes like a pool, doesn't it? It does. It's we used to like come down and fill our bottles up down here, but we've just stopped doing that because just the taste of the water is ridiculous.
Well, so you use rainwater?
Yes, we got rainwater.
Okay, so
100% rainwater.
Yeah. Oh, your tanks to be filled.
Oh, completely love it, and the waterfalls are running again, so it's really good. But so we're happy for that.
This was a nice mercy to get this rain.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All the rain, hopefully all the fires are out everywhere, so that would be good.
Actually when I came, a lot of rain started happening.
Yeah.
And I was seeing like this. Yeah, it was really, really cool. And actually, I was talking to P a lot on Skype.
Yeah.
And you know, when his attention comes on a place,
yes,
it has an effect.
Yeah, right.
He has quite an effect wherever he puts his attention.
Yeah.
So like through my time with him, I've seen how nature responds.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like actual rainbows happen wherever he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
things like that, and and rain.
Yeah.
Rain happens in places that haven't seen rain for a long time.
Yeah.
So, and that's how it was with this time.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as his attention came and I got off the call, like it started raining.
Yeah.
It's like it was like
cool.
it was like an instant kind of effect.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Yeah.
It's really amazing to see how it works.
And the energy.
Yeah.
Energy and a thought and just that.
And having like that having like your presence and intent having that kind of effect when you're at that kind of point.
Yeah.
You know, where you can have that effect.
That's like,
he talks about coherence a lot. About how you have to become more coherent as a being.
Yeah.
And like that coherence is like it's basically your level of sorting yourself out.
Right, okay.
You know, on all levels, like psychologically, spiritually, physically.
Yeah, mind, body, soul.
Exactly, so that your spirit can actually increase it in its charge. You know, because a lot of things are very like energy depleting.
Yes.
Spirit depleting.
Yeah, no,
You know? It's spirit depleting.
That's right.
Spirit sapping.
Yeah.
Basically, like, so people are not, like you said, like, not touching the earth with their bare feet.
No, I know.
Not connecting.
No, they're not at all. And that's not giving enough flow of your energy and because, I mean, really, we're all just stardust, right? we are all this, you know, part of this amazing universe of ours, you know. And we have to be more aware.
And our bodies are electrical.
Yes, I know. Exactly. That's
and
right.
All electricity needs grounding.
Yes, that's right. And it's like when we talk about death, like I talk about death with my child and my children and things, and I talk about how your energy will go somewhere. It doesn't just not exist anymore.
Exactly.
We just, we go to something else and we create something else.
It carries
That's
forward.
Right.
It carries forward. It's not just...
not
just the end.
No, that's right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's going to carry forward. And where are you going to go after
that? That's right.
Another thing. Where are you going to go?
But that's it. Like, this is just part of the journey. And once we go from here, from our physical being, we are still existing, just on a different plane. That's just how it is.
Yeah. And that's another thing, like, I've been, finding out about, that how there's different... it's so many different realms that you can go to. Or a lot of beings are actually caught on Earth realm. Yeah. Like when they die. Yeah. They're going to be... They can't get out of this...
They haven't finished?
Yeah, or they're not at a level where they're going to be let out of here, basically. Yeah. So you're going to get put back in the cycle. Yeah. And then you get your memory wiped. You're a baby again. Yeah. It's like wipe... Yeah. Baby again.
Yeah, you need to learn this again because you didn't learn it the first time, and that's why you got the old souls and the young souls and
And so everything's like
constantly.
You can be in that constant cycle. So this can kind of be seen a little bit like a prison planet too.
Yeah. Okay.
Where you're sort of caught in level 1. Yeah. And you're not able to go further until you reach a point where you're mature enough. Yeah. To be like out
your wisdom, like that's what I said. Getting old is not a bad thing. Getting old is just each year becoming wiser, becoming more in tune to what you are. Yes, that's it. It's that's what I see. For me, age is actually awesome. I am learning more about who I am, and what I want and what I accept, and also learning that life is always better when you have way less judgment. You don't judge anyone, and you have understanding and compassion for people, and your life is so much easier to live. When people go, look at that person, you go, but do you know their situation? No one knows how that person's living. You can't, or when my daughter says, she's got someone that's treating her bad at school, and I'm like, but do you know what's happened in her life for her to be that way? Yeah, because obviously people don't go around being mean to people because they're happy. That's not what happens. Happy people are kind to people. So when you find someone that's not, then there's something that's not right.
Which is
showing them kindness, not
Which is actually like what astrology helps with too, because it helps you to look at a person, like their blueprint, and you get to understand their psychology. What goes into making them, and what they have to work through, and it helps with your own self too. Like you find out what makes you, and the different things that you have to absolutely look at and refine in yourself,
and actually find what it is that is the bad parts about yourself. Obviously, that you already know, like we all know what our bad bits are, and it's just to try to find a concentration and practice of the good things. So the things that make you proud of who you are the things that we're supposed to concentrate on.
And
that creates their energy, and you're staying in that positive thought and that positive frame mind. And it creates more positivity, and it's just how it is, isn't it?
And it's sort of like you are creating a better situation for yourself and your environment. And that's also really important when it comes to even breaking out of here. Getting out of this earth realm. Like if you want to get to the higher realms, like what they would what they call heaven.
Yes,
right?
I don't.
They have different names.
They do.
So many different names.
That's right.
But basically,
the good place.
Basically, what we consider like a better place, like which I guess by definition we can just look at it like. What would one consider a better place? It would be like,
but we all have our own individual thought about it.
I guess it would be like for me, it's like a place where it's it's pleasurable. there's no aging, disease.
Yeah.
You know, like
no judgmental, like just pure love.
Yeah,
pure
like actual
light.
harmony,
Yes.
like actual harmonious.
In a communal where everyone helps and shares and does. Yeah.
And where everything's like beautiful.
Yeah.
And everywhere you look, you see some beauty.
Yeah,
you know,
beautiful. Yep.
And everyone has that responsibility to maintain it that way.
Yeah.
You know, like where there's everyone's responsible in that way.
That's
like,
right.
They're not going to, and that's why there's standards. You know, in that way.
Yeah.
For going to these kinds of places. Like they can't just let anyone in.
No, that's
in that
right.
way. And the Earth realm in that way is it's more open.
Yeah.
Like there's all sorts of beings that are able to incarnate here.
Yeah.
So you can see how it is.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, ones that are brand new that have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, and they actually have like what has been discovered as well is that not everyone has a spirit. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, and that explains quite a few things too.
What did hang on, what was I reading about the other day? That was something about that. When people, it was like when people talk to themselves, like some people actually hear a voice in their head.
Yes.
Some don't. Some actually do not hear themselves telling themselves stuff.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I think that would be something like that. They don't have the soul inside to actually let them hear it. Because yeah, it was an amazing study about people talking about how they can hear a voice, and then some other guy said they can't hear the voice.
So they don't hear.
They don't hear themselves in their head.
That's interesting.
They don't. Yeah.
Whereas
like I can hear myself talking about what I need to do.
Yeah. You have like this sort of your attention.
That's right.
The attention that's.
It's there, but some people don't actually have that. What are you saying that some people don't have souls? It makes me think that maybe they are the ones that can't hear that happening in their head.
And I usually call them spirits because like Peace taught us that there's the distinction between spirit and soul.
Yes.
Like soul, S-O-L.
Yep.
Like it's a Latin word for sun.
Okay.
Sun. Like you see how bright the sun is, how much that shines.
Okay.
So that's like a certain level of coherence that makes the sun so shining.
Okay.
So to actually have a soul, you need to be a being that shines like the sun.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not everyone shines like the sun.
No, that's for sure. Yeah, we know that. Yes.
So the distinction is made between the sun and then there's spirit. So most beings have a spirit.
Yes.
So they're not yet reached soul yet,
okay.
but they have a spirit.
Yes.
But like there are beings like I'm saying, they don't even have a spirit.
Yeah.
Which is you're saying the ones that don't necessarily hear that voice of attention.
Yeah. Because that was what they said. There were not that many people that couldn't hear their voice, but because it was a very small, in the case study that they did.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, most people can, but there is a small amount of people that can't. And when I thought about it, I was like, so there's no one inside their head telling them what to do. Like they just winging it, like they're just doing it without even any conscious thought. I'm like, wow, how do they do everything?
Yeah, well, it's an interesting construct in that way.
Well, apparently they speak out loud.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing telling them here, so they just talk out loud to themselves, and that's what they tend to do.
Oh. Well, the thing with beings that don't have a spirit, they're usually the ones that a lot of times that consider that there isn't anything after.
Ah, okay.
Because for them there isn't.
No, because
they're just flesh bodies.
Yeah.
They're just sort of organic robots in a
Yeah,
way.
pretty much.
So so they're basically when it ends, they will end.
So does it come down to your beliefs and what you perceive to where you go in your life? Is that what it is?
You mean like
your own
where you're going to end up after this?
Yeah, life, is it how you perceive it to be that will create it? Like
part of it, but it's really to do like in the Vedic thing. It's always they talk about karma, right? Karma.
Yes.
So karma basically comes from the word karma, which means action.
Okay.
So what matters on this plane is your actions.
Yes.
What
yes.
you do.
Yes. Yes.
What
Not
you
what you
actually
say.
do.
Yes. Yes.
And that's sort of tabulated in a way. Like everything we do is recorded.
Yeah.
Like there's like multiversal cameras always recording. And then they call it the Akashic record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Well, I would. Yeah.
So it's like you're always getting recorded, and at that point when you leave, your life is there as a file for beings to sort of assess.
Yes. Okay.
Like there's kind of going to be
the old wisdom. Yeah. Okay.
And so you're sort of assessed like as to what actions you did.
Yep.
And where you're at.
And
the multiverse is so fair in that way.
Yeah.
It's going to put you wherever you should be.
Yeah, that's it.
Like whatever you resonate with is where you will be.
Yeah. Yep.
So in that way you can always have that faith that the multiverse will always place you where you should be.
As long as you're being like putting out the good that you intend to.
Otherwise you've got a lot to worry about.
Yes, because I do know a few people that might be a little bit worried about their where they're going.
That's how it is.
Yeah, it is. Whereas my general thoughts for people are all love, compassion, and like when I see someone in need, I help them. Like that's because if I was in need, empathy is very important to have.
I agree.
In that idea,
I agree. But also like boundaries for yourself is required too.
Yes.
Like you do sort of have to cut certain things if you've got to cut them.
I know.
Like, I guess at the
I
end of the
completely get it.
Yeah. It's like at the end of the day, it's like you have you.
Yes.
Forever.
Yes.
Like that's the one you have.
That's right. The only one you can really completely count on is yourself.
That's how it is.
But we create our own. Like we say yes and no to all of it. So
that's how it is.
Yeah.
It's us that say yes or no.
Yes.
Exactly. But that's where the whole idea of just like your own well-being comes into it. Like just having your own well-being as a focus.
Yes.
Like, and then in that you make your decisions accordingly. Like,
Yeah, I know. Yes,
something's a detriment to your well-being.
Absolutely.
It's like, okay, I gotta cut this.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
I can't do this no more.
I know. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
certain things you got to do. Like you know that there's a point in your life where you go, this isn't good for me anymore, and I need to choose something else.
It does. It does happen.
Yeah. It
you
does.
got to choose. Yeah.
Your sanity.
Exactly. You've got to choose sanity. Exactly. You've got to choose sanity. Yeah.
Yep.
I agree. Yeah, and just especially when as you experience life, as you get older on this journey, you get more serious about certain things.
You do.
Like when you're a teenager in your 20s.
I don't drink anymore.
No.
You know how I used to drink? I don't drink no.
Exactly. Me too.
Yep.
Like I was getting to the point where I was thinking it was a good idea to have a bit of alcohol all the time.
Yeah.
Like just top yourself up whenever you need a top up, like.
Yeah, but you're losing
You're losing
yourself,
You're losing spirit.
Yeah.
You're losing consciousness.
Yeah.
You can see the consequences of long-term drinking.
I know.
On how they look.
I know, and smoking too. Like I gave up smoking cigarettes 6 years ago. So yeah, same thing. Like I look at my mum and go, well, she still smokes constantly, and I just go, wow. You look really old compared to
how you could. That's how it is. Like that's how it, and exactly like the effects these things actually have on your body.
Yeah, no.
It's really it ain't cool.
No.
It ain't cool.
It's not.
No.
Not if we want our body to last.
Exactly. You want it to last, you want it to stay healthy, you want it to age gracefully.
That's right, exactly.
Like you wanna make sure you're healthy.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing, like disease and all the horrors that come with that.
I know.
Like, it's nothing one wants to experience, actually.
Oh, goodness, no. My mum was one of my friends. He lost his life, what is it, a month ago from alcohol abuse. So,
yeah.
Years and years of drinking alcohol and taking his toll, and he was just passed away, and he was only well. I think he just turned 50, and I'm just
right, it's really not.
No,
it's not that.
No,
old actually.
It really isn't.
Yeah.
Not when you look at it now. Like we look at it, 50 is not old. It's just
and it's not that far from us.
No, I know.
And like 10 years from now, that's where we're going to be.
I know. Isn't it weird?
It is.
It's just like I went to the school reunion like last year in October, and just seeing everyone from school was just wow.
Did you go to that?
I did. I went to the 20-year anniversary.
Where was that?
Just at Benoa. It was at Logan Star at Macquarie, but it was just just a trip to actually see a lot of people.
Yeah, who was there?
There wasn't that many. There wasn't as many as what I thought, because I didn't get to go to the 10th because I was pregnant at the time, so I didn't go. But it was that Mum's?
Mum. That's Mum.
She wouldn't be driving the Valiant still, would she? That would be.
That's fun, like a dinner.